Hey guys, Eggy here, welcome back to another video. I do want to apologise first of all for the sound quality. My mic isn't connecting to my phone again, so if the sound is low, I do apologise. Nothing really I can do about that, so I apologise. Today we have a Scifier haul. It is a big box. It is 4 kg, so it is kind of big. Gotta open it. So Scifier were having a birthday event type thing. So I had a 10% code, which if you already ordered from Scifier like before, because when I first ordered from Scifier they had 10% code already, and then recently they've changed the affiliate code to be 5% instead of 10%, so it's not really that exciting if you're used to the 10% code. So I wasn't going to place an order, but then I did because I was still looking for the ones that I missed from the Birmingham meetup. I didn't quite get. So I placed the order on the 15th of May, the same time as I placed another order. So I placed this order first. I placed this order first, and then I placed an order for Hawk's birthday presents. And then Hawk's birthday presents came 26th of May, so like 11 days after I did the order, which is fine. Quite an early one for me, because my order for these ones that I bought for me, not like presents or anything, I ordered it the 15th, and the same day I got a dispatch email saying that it's going to be dispatched 31st of May and I should receive it the 2nd of June or the 5th of June, so somewhere between then. And then the 25th of May I got an email saying that it was delayed, which is fine, doesn't really bother me. I get that email all of the time, every time I do a Scifier order. And then the 3rd of June I got an email saying that the Ancient Mage's Bride Volume 10 that I ordered was out of stock with the publisher. So I was a little disappointed because it had already been like 18 or so days since then. So they gave me 2 options. So I could wait for it to be in stock and then like they'll hold the rest of my order until then, or I could just cancel that volume, get a refund, and then they'll give me the rest of my order, like proceed with the rest of it. So I decided to just get a refund. It's easier. So I got a refund for that one, and then the day after, so the 4th of June, they dispatched it, and then the 7th of June it got delivered, except that it got delivered to the parcel shop because I wasn't in, so I've only just gotten it, and today's the 10th, so 3 days after it got delivered, so 23 days in total for my order to come, like it being delivered the 7th of June, otherwise it would be 26 days for today, if that makes sense. So just wanted to give you an estimate of how long it's taken me, because for some reason my orders from Sci-Fi are always the longest ones. Not too sure why, but they always take the longest. So just wanted to give you guys a rough timeline, because the ones that I ordered for Hawk I ordered like 3 hours after I did my order, and his came 26th of May. But they were having problems with one of the new people in the warehouse, because a lot of people were complaining because their parcels weren't packaged right. And when I got Hawks, it was wrapped in bubble wrap, but the bubble wrap wasn't taped, and one of the books had like a dink on the corner, like say this is the book, this bit was like bent over to like here, so I've squashed it between other books, but I did share it with Sparrow and Hawk so they could see it inside if they wanted it. I don't want me to get a new one, but they said it was fine. So at the moment it's been squashed between books to hopefully flatten it, because I feel bad. Like, I know it wasn't my fault, but I still feel bad that his book's gonna get doinked. But they said it's gonna be fine, so I'm a little annoyed though that the one time Ancient Mages volume is in stock for me to buy it, I ended up having to get a refund because Sparrow and Hawk have got me all of my other volumes and they're getting me some more for my birthday. So I do feel bad that the one time that I'm trying to buy it myself, I just don't get it, but it's fine. I still have time until my birthday to find it, so I'll probably order it from Amazon, which will be back cover price, because Sci-Fi it was like £8 something, and the back cover price is like £13.99, so it's not really that much more. Just depends on how fussed I am about getting it. So we got these cardboard bits. I don't really want to show them off a lot because it just looks like shredded addresses, which I think is a little weird, because it's just got people's addresses on them, so I'm not going to show you guys that. I am now covered in cardboard though. Of course we've got some bookmarks, which again I don't know what I'm going to do with them, because this is the stack that I've got today. I do have, let me see if I can find a swivel. These are the stack that I have. That is missing a few because I gave 20 away. Sorry, I've just got cardboard all over me. It's all in my lungs, so that is not nice. This is the stack I got today. This is the stack I've already got. So I have this many bookmarks. Again, I don't know what I'm doing with them. They just sit on my shelf and take up space at the moment because I don't know what to do with them. sorry. Cardboard. Ooh. This is stuck. Okay. Ooh. And we have more cardboard in the bottom. Bubble wrapped. So far it seems to be sellotape, so that's one up from Hawk's Scifier order that I did. Sorry about that, the tripod likes to fall. I am in the process of trying to find another tripod, which will be my third or my fourth since I started my channel, which was like 2 months ago. So I am still trying to find it, like a good one, because this one's like yay big, so I had to keep propping it up. And the other one that I got was longer, it was top heavy, so it kept falling. And another one that I got, the first original one that I got, broke, so I don't know what to do. This is the first one, Snow Angel. This is the blurb. Can you read the blurb? It is backwards. I will read the blurb to you. Muku Shirashika's happy and carefree childhood came to an abrupt end after her father's tragic death. In the 10 years since, she's worked as a thankless caregiver for her dementia-suffering grandfather. Between taking care of her family, searching for a job, and enduring her grandmother's constant criticism, Muku finds herself drowning. She's desperate to escape, but with nowhere to go, Muku... I keep reading it as Miku, and it is not Miku. Muku loses hope that is until her childhood friend Yuto appears on her doorstep one snowy day and inspires her to live for herself. Long gone are the days when Muku Shirashiki would play carefree in the snow with her childhood friends. Thrust into a thankless caregiver role, Muku wants to break free from her oppressive family and regain control of her life. When her childhood friend Yuso pays her an unexpected visit, she finds hope in his words and decides to take a chance on her happiness. But as she works to define herself, she finds that breaking free of her family's influence is harder than she thought. Sorry, it's got snow on the back, so the snow's covering a few words. So it is shoujo. I will admit that, and the nice cover is why I picked it up. But Candle Cat has read it. She said it's really good, so I am looking forward to reading that one. Can't see that one. That one's a birthday present for Maho. Next up we have got volume 2 of Smiley and the Forest Spirits, because I've been looking for this volume for so long. I loved the anime for this one, and like the art is really detailed, so I am looking forward to reading this. It's basically a found family trope. Yeah, I am a sucker for found family. Next up, Colette Desires to Die volume 3. I still have to read volume 2 and finish my first one, but again, it is shoujo, and I went through the first volume super quickly, so now I've got the first 3, and number 4 doesn't come out until September, I think, so it gives me enough time to read through them. We have Bless volume 1. So it says, Aya was destined to be a model and Jan was teased for her freckles. Together they will take back the power to define themselves in this inspirational fashion manga that asks cutting questions about what it really means to be beautiful and what it takes to overcome an arbitrary system that values talent over hard work. So it's not really one that I would go for, but seems interesting, and I like that it has the colour page in the beginning. I do like it when they have colour pages. Next up we have Mono number 1, which, if you can't tell by the art style, is by the same people that do Laid Back Camp. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much Laid Back Camp but with the photography club instead, and they've got a cat instead of a dog. It is taller than the Laid Back volumes. So comparison size is taller, and Laid Back has matte covers. This one's kind of glossy, which is good because the Laid Back Camp, this one surprisingly doesn't, but a lot of my Laid Back Camp volumes, they have spine wear, so I'm glad this one is a glossy cover, so I shouldn't hopefully get that one, but it does seem thinner than the Laid Back Camp volumes, but I am excited to read it. It is different compared to Laid Back Camp, because Laid Back Camp is full manga panels. This one is little manga panels, if that makes sense. So it is different to compare them, but it should still have like similar plot line, if that makes sense. So I am looking forward to reading that one because I do love Laid Back Camp, so I'm excited to read it. And I know Sparrow is excited for it as well. So next up we have Fall in Love, You False Angels volume 2. I absolutely loved the first one. You know, he's a pretty boy as well, which again I did pick up the first one just because of the cover, but this one is a matte cover. I don't like the feel of it because like the words are kind of glossy as well, so it is a bit texture wise, don't like it, but I'm looking forward to reading this one because I really liked the first volume. I read it in 5 minutes, so, which again isn't the shortest time that I've read a volume, but it is like quite quick for me, so again I am excited for that. Next up we have Araya of the Beach Forest. I know Lantis was looking for a later volume in Birmingham, and then Lantis was telling me that it was good. I will admit I picked it up because the cover that Lantis was looking for was like a really cute cover, and then this one is a cute cover as well, so I will admit I just picked it up because it's cute. But yeah, she's a witch and she spends her days alone growing herbs and knitting until she encounters a white wolf collapsed in the snow. So it talks and it lives with her. So I am excited to read it. Again, I do tend to pick up manga based on the covers, which again I'm trying really hard not to, but you know, it doesn't work out all that well. So next up we have Masterful Cat is the Press Again Volume 9. I like this cover because they're in their pyjamas. And I like these covers in particular because they have the paw prints and they have like the cat face. The only downside to these is I started collecting this before Apothecary Diaries, and Apothecary Diaries is up to volume 13 now, I think. Like 13 is the latest one that I've bought, so I'm not sure when volume 14 comes out. But yeah, I started collecting this one before Apothecary Diaries. This one's only up to 9. It's thinner and it's about the same price, I believe. It's a little bit more expensive. It's $13.99 USA, and then Apothecary Diaries is $12.99 USA, so it's like $1 more. But our art is really good. But again, with these ones, where they're so thin, I read them so quickly, which is sad. But I do like that one. And there is 12 episodes of the anime out that I watched. I really like that as well. So if you don't want to collect it because it is expensive and it doesn't really come out that quickly, you can watch the anime instead if you'd rather. Next up we have Opposites Attract Volume 2. It seems like this one will be focusing on a different couple as well, which is fun. But I like his little bib that his mum, or was it his nan? I can't remember. Made for that dog, and he wears it instead. He's just so happy. He's a happy little dog. And I am a cat person. I am quite vocal about that, but I do like this one. I don't like that it's a matte cover because again, texture issues, but that was a nice wholesome one. And then next up we have Blend S Volume 1 and Blend S Volume 2. They are quite thin. I watched the anime years ago and I enjoyed it, so I am hoping I like the manga, especially as it is expensive for how thin they are. So yeah, I'm hoping I enjoy it. But I've watched the anime, as I said, a while ago, so I'm not sure if I'm still going to like it or if it's just nostalgia that made me pick it up. But this one though, I don't like that the name is cut off because the spine's kind of like overlapping. Because if you compare it to this one, the volume 2 spine is a lot neater. So that's kind of sad. Next up we have Blue Flag Volume 1. Lots of people kept recommending this to me because I like slice of life. I like romance. But yeah, let me read the blurb. Love is already hard enough, but it becomes an unnavigaable... That is not the right word. It becomes I'm just going to skip over that word. It is... Oh, this is backwards. You can't even tell. It becomes a maze for unassuming high school student Tachi Ichinose and his shy classmate Futaba Kuse when they begin to fall for each other after their same-sex best friends have already fallen for them. For some reason, Tachi Ichinose just can't stand Futaba Kuse, but at the start of his third year in high school, he finds himself in the same homeroom as her, along with his child friend Toma Mita, a star athlete. But one day, Futaba opens up to Taichi and admits she has a crush on Toma. She then asks for his help in confessing to him. There's just one problem. Toma seems to already have a secret crush on someone else. So it's kind of like My Love Mix Up with like the miscommunication. I don't tend to like miscommunication tropes, so I'm not too sure how well I'm going to like this, but it does have a little doink here. It's not focusing. It is a bit doinked there and a little bit more on the back. So, and here it doesn't seem like it's been cut properly, but yeah, I will see how it goes. The art seems interesting, but again, I won't know if I like it until I read it. And then next up is Twisted Wonderland, the Savannah Claw Arc Volume 1. And I am really excited for this one because I do like Twisted Wonderland, and it's taken me so long for me to get this volume. And I like, again, the colour page at the beginning, and it is Leona who is on the cover. Leona is one of my favourite characters. Again, long-haired, pretty anime boy. But yeah, I am looking forward to that. And the anime for this should hopefully be coming out in October, but they've been saying that the anime is coming out for like 3 years now, so I'm hopeful this time because they have more animation trailers out for it and other things. Next up we have the Apothecary Diaries art book. It is sealed, so I'm just going to have to quickly open that. I don't want to use the knife that I used to open the parcel because I don't want to accidentally cut the pages, but it is proving a little bit difficult, so I think I will try it to see if it works, because again I don't want to cut the pages. Okay, so I made a hole. Now we gotta hope I can open it without ruining the book. I have been looking at this one on eBay, but it was the Japanese version, and by the time I had the money to save up to buy the Japanese one, the English announcement one came out, so I was like, I might as well just wait for the English one, because I bought like 2 or 3 art books for the Twisted Wonderland one for my birthday last year, and then they ended up coming out in September with the announcement for the English ones, so you know, a bit disappointed for that. But there's a kitty cat on the cover. I don't like that books come with this sleeve. I find it difficult for when I'm reading, so I do tend to take them off. I know they are to protect the books, but I don't really like them, so I'll be taking that off and keep that in a safe space, don't worry. And then this is the front, and this is the back. Still really pretty. Yeah, there's lots of nice designs. Like that one I believe is the cover for one of the light novels. Yeah, if you guys are interested, I will make a separate video of just going through the art book, so you guys can have time to look at every single page, because there are some nice pages. It's got that new books found as well, which is always nice. It fell. It's okay, it's fine. But yeah, that has been my haul. So we've got the art book, we've got this. I cannot hold it in 2 hands. Okay, we have this haul. So it's like 16 things I think I picked up. So I am excited to read them. There are a lot of volume 1s, but again, this was the rest of my Berman haul that I couldn't pick up. So I gave myself, you know, leeway to pick up first volumes. So this has been my Scifier haul. I hope you have enjoyed it. And again, I apologise for the sound quality and the tripod falling. But this has been my haul. I hope you have enjoyed it, and make sure to join the Discord, which is going to be linked in the description box, so you can chat with all of the others and you can share your hauls. I have been giving away points for hauls, and so far Karen Cat is winning. So make sure you put your hauls in the haul channel in the Discord, and then you get some points. And then obviously when we get 50 subscribers on here, I will be doing a load of giveaways in my Discord. And there is going to be a giveaway for when it's my birthday, so make sure you are joining the Discord for that so you don't miss out, because that's where the giveaway will be. So yeah, join the Discord so you can talk to people about manga, share your hauls, you know, and then join the giveaways when I eventually make them. But yeah, this has been my Scifier haul, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.